Welcome to Peak, a growth sport production that explores the power of culture on organizational performance. For show notes and more information, visit our website at growth-sport.com. Now let's get started on your drive for peak performance.
Welcome everyone to Peak, the Growth Sport Podcast. I'm Dr. Brian and I'm your host today. Today we're going to talk about how do you get people to do the right things, the things that you as a leader have determined will help you achieve your strategic intent. And today we're going to talk about 3 steps to what we call as a level compliance. So let me ask you this. How many times have you asked team members to do something in a particular way only to see that team member not do that thing literally 10 minutes after you ask them? I don't know about you, but this might be the most frustrating thing a leader can experience. I know that as a leader, many times we just get done with a meeting where we've told everybody what we'd like to do. And I watch those people not do that thing, again, literally 10 minutes after we've had the conversation. So the big question, how do you get people to do the things you want them to do? Turns out it's really hard. But we knew that already. You knew that. I knew that. So what changes behavior? Well, humans greatly value their agency and independence. We don't like to be told what to do. All of us can remember hearing our parents tell us to do something, and then we went out and did the opposite precisely because that was what our parents wanted us to do. It's like we wanted to prove that we knew more than they did and what they thought they understood and what they were telling us to do. This will be a funny story, but I remember as a kid, my mom always wanted me to wear an undershirt. And I hated that. I hated it, not because I really hated the undershirt, but I hated that she kept telling me to do it. So I would literally go to school and take it off in the bathroom and put it in my desk. And when she came to teacher-parent conference, I think she found like 30 of these undershirts in my desk. And I remember she kept asking me what was happening to all of them, where they were going. And I'd be like, I don't know. I don't know where they are. Maybe they're getting lost in the wash. But the truth is that it was the forcing of me to do something that was the real problem. So lesson number 1, if you only tell people what to do, you will not get the results that you want. So what do we do as leaders? What can we do? The first thing is that people must understand the why before they will do the what. Put simply, an understanding of the purposes and reasons will change behavior faster than an understanding of the behavior will change behavior. Let me say that again. An understanding of the purposes and reasons will change behavior faster than an understanding of the behavior will change behavior. Now, I don't know about you, but many times we spend a ton of effort helping people understand the behavior. Like, this is what I want you to do, and this is how I want you to do it. But we don't really talk about why. What are the purposes? What are the reasons? Why do I know and understand that that's the right thing to do? So that's lesson number 2. Explain the why. Now, while the why is a necessary part of the solution, it's not sufficient by itself. Many times we know why we should do a certain thing. I mean, my doctor often tells me to eat better and lose weight. I know this is the right thing to do, and I understand why, but I still don't do it because I like ice cream or I like other foods or I don't want to exercise. So people need to see the actual cause and effect of the behavior, both positive and negative. And we all respond to incentives. So what this means as a leader is that for lesson number 3, step 3, you have to model the behavior. So people have to see that you believe in the behavior enough to do it yourself. So often the C-suite will tell me what they want the front line to do, like keep track of their time or identify the behaviors for the week that they'll work to accomplish or track the results. But the C-suite folks themselves are unwilling to do the same. Now, as strongly as people want to protect their agency and independence, they equally strongly can detect and detest hypocrisy. Only expect your team to do what you'll do. I've seen this happen many times with CEOs that will hire us to come in and fix the front line. The idea is that come in and teach them to do the things that will lead to productive behaviors, but they themselves are unwilling to do those same behaviors. I'll simply tell that leader that's a non-starter. It won't go anywhere if you don't do those behaviors yourself. Now, I told you that there were 3 steps, and those 3 steps will get you to compliance. But there's a 4th step, and this is the step to realize that you're not finished. Once people are compliant, the next effort is to help them move first to committed and then to converted. Even as I say these words, I'm sure you're thinking to yourself, wow, if my people weren't just compliant, but they were committed, or even better, converted, we would even get more done. It would be more productive and more effective. To get to these other 2 levels require a few more steps, which we'll review in our next podcast. So let's just review quickly. To get to compliant, 3 steps. First, don't just tell your people what to do. You won't get the results that you need. So as leaders, you have to explain the why. That's step 2. So put simply, an understanding of purposes and reasons will change behavior faster than an understanding of the behavior will change behavior. Then after you've explained the why, model the behavior. People have to see that you believe in the behavior enough to do it yourself. So tell, explain, model. Hope that you've enjoyed this podcast. We'd love to hear from you. What are you struggling with as a leader? How have you gotten people to follow you successfully? Hit us up on LinkedIn or send me an email at Brian, Bryan, at growth-sport.com. For all of our new listeners, this podcast often builds on prior episodes, so we invite you to listen to our back episodes to catch up. And if you like this podcast, we encourage you to tell your friends and like us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, we hope your drive for peak performance is successful.
You've been listening to Peak, a Growth Sport production.